Hi, my name is Shayna, and you're watching Spiritual Shayna. And today I'm going to be doing a reading of what are people's first impression of you. Before we get into the video, I would like you to leave a like. If you want to comment. Please subscribe, follow my TikTok, and just to let you know, I am doing a giveaway of one free 30-minute reading. Make sure you follow my TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube, and then email me. Make sure you're doing both. Then email me. You have to do this last step in order for me to know that you're actually entered. You email me telling me what video on my YouTube is your favorite video and why it's your favorite video. And that is how you enter into the giveaway in order to win a chance of receiving a 30-minute video for the month of November. I'm going to be doing this 6 total times, so that's for 6 months. So November is the 1st, December is the 2nd, January 3rd, February 4th, March 5th, and then April will be the last month. So from November to April will be only month I'm ever doing this giveaway. So make sure you take full advantage of it. There's 6 opportunities to win a free reading. Make sure you're following my TikTok, subscribe to my YouTube, and make sure you email me before November 30th by 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time telling me what your favorite video on my YouTube is and why it is. And that is how I'll know for sure that you're entered in. I will post the results on my TikTok and my YouTube shorts. So everybody everywhere will be able to see the results, and then I will email whoever is the winner. Okay? I will be doing this again for December. So if you missed out on November, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. But just make sure you try your chances. Like, this is basically like a little mini lottery at this point. Okay, but back to the regular scheduled program. So, as you know, my name is Shayna, and I'm going to be doing a reading for you today. I haven't done a reading on this page in a minute, so I feel like I can't be leaving y'all high and dry, so we got to give you a little something. All right. Sorry for the long intro. Okay. The intention is what are people's first impression of collective? Okay. The first card that came out is Four of Swords and Judgment Upright. One more card. Last card that came out is the Page of Wands Upright. So, first off the bat, people find that you don't look busy at all. People don't think you're busy like at all. Like, you make everything look easy. You make it look like you're always relaxing, chillaxing. Everything's cool, calm, collected. Like, you're never in a rush. You're never in a hustle and buckle. Like, you are moving to the beat of your own motherfucking drum, and you have no worries in the world. You're taking your sweet time. You're strolling along the path. You don't got to be in a rush. You don't got nobody to go. You're good. You take your time. You probably talk a little slow. You probably move a little slow. You probably like people just see you as like always resting. They probably see that you think you don't work. They that you're always home. You're always chilling. Like you're probably like they just don't associate you with hard work. They don't associate you with hard work. Um, and also we got the Judgment here as well, but we also see that people have seen, okay, off of first impressions, you have a very intense energy. You have a very powerful energy, very powerful presence. Because it's giving me Scorpio rising vibes, Scorpio vibes. Just very intense, very powerful presence. You take up space even when you don't want to. You definitely be taking up a lots of space. It may be even a bit on the louder side. Because I'm also, although it's a Phoenix, I'm also getting a lot of fire energy here. You just may also just naturally have a louder voice. You also may talk very passionately. People may always think you may be borderline mad or and have attitude or and snarky, but honestly that just may just be you and how you say it, and your tone may be off too. You may just have bad tone indications, honestly. And we also have the Page of Wands here. People see that you're very, very, very ambitious. You're quite a dreamer. You're very ambitious, and they also see that you also do take steps in order to those dreams. And you honestly, no matter how ridiculous it may sound, how no matter how big the dreams are, you are making sure you're taking tangible steps in order to get there. People see you as a dreamer. People see you as a doer. People see you as a dreamer that has something to back it up. And altogether, like, people see that you are in the beginning stages of something special. People see that you are in the before picture. Like, I don't know, like it's always the before and after pictures like you used to see on YouTube, like as a kid, and it was like Disney actors before and after. And then like you are in the before and they are getting to witness you in your before era. Like you are going to have a magical transformation, and people see that. People are seeing this now. It may not be that obvious, but it's like people just know that you are going places. You are going to be something, someone to remember. um Quite frankly, you do give that off on first impressions. Like you're very ambitious. You're very much a go-getter. You're very much powerful. You very much pull in a lot of presence, pull in a lot of energy towards you, pull in a lot of attention towards you. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius is also relevant in this reading, along with Scorpio and Cancer and Pisces. So water and fire signs are also very, very significant. Fire and water, you could be fire dominant or water dominant in your chart. But I will say people do see you as very much of a go-getter. Not only are you a dreamer, but you're also a doer, and you're about your action because you're about your word. Hmm. Hmm. Interesting. Interesting. So the Devil card came out along with the Nine of Pentacles came out. So the Devil card is technically never essentially a good card, but but let's put it in terms of this reading. Hmm. Quite frankly, people do see you as easy to manipulate. People think you're easy to manipulate. People think you're controllable. People think you're naive. People think that they can get one over on you and manipulate you out of anything and everything, and you have, please watch out. Please be careful for people trying to prey on your innocence, but it's not even innocent. They just assume that you're naive. They assume that you're stupid. They assume that you're malleable. They assume that you're literally putty until you gotta fucking show them, bitch, I'm fucking not, bro. Until you got to show them that you're fucking not. And also, people do see that you are someone about material and tangible things. You have things. You are a material girl. You are a materialist. Like, you just always got things, new things, nice things. Like, I don't even expensive things. You just always got something either really new, really pretty, really pricey. And that also goes back into like the manipulating thing. Maybe someone feels like they can manipulate you out of your money. Maybe these people think that they can put up a nice pitiful case and then they can manipulate some money out of you. Maybe they think that you won't figure it out because you're just dumb and naive. People do put you into this dumb box, this dumb category, this stupid category, this too nice to really understand what's going on category. um People see you as a child, honestly, quite frankly. Just as, although you may be most likely that are watching this like an adult or at least very much older, um so definitely not like a child, but I'm also seeing that people do think you give off that child quality and they mistaken that for who you really are, and they don't know who you really are. They don't know how smart, how calculated you actually move, because baby, you get down. You get down. You get down, baby. Maybe you give off the vibe of aloof, lazy, free going, um, a vibe, just moving, just going forward, just this, that, and the third. And then people think they can just snatch it up. They can just snatch you right on up. Because you're so go with the flow, or at least you give off the vibe of go with the flow, people think you'll just do whatever they want you to do. Not knowing you do everything you want to do because you want to do it. So the moment you don't want to do something, you'll actually show them, oh, I actually don't have any power over you. So that's also a nice thing. So that's also like something I'm picking up on. Be careful um who you think is your friends. Be careful who you think is your friends. Because not everybody is your friend. And people are only your friends because they find it very funny how easy to manipulate you are, easy to control you are, and they think it's very fucking funny. And you may think that you're laughing together, but they're really laughing at you. That is for somebody. That is for somebody. I'm just saying that is for someone. Yeah, but collective, you give rich bitch energy. You give material girl, you give expensive, you give luxurious, like IDK, like you just give like about your business, about your money for real. Give me some more of what people think about the collective in first impressions. People think you get what you want all the time. People think you're spoiled. There's a death card, and then there's Ace of Wands. Swords in reverse. This is our first reverse card, y'all. Okay, so death, which is very funny because the Scorpio sign is at the corner. But death, people know. Wait. I'm trying to find the right words because I'm thinking of a few, like maybe three different things at once. Okay, let me just walk through what I'm thinking and say it out loud. Okay. I feel like one, people may think with this death card, at least I'm getting the vibe of people may think that you're out to get them, that you're gonna walk all over them, that you're gonna take advantage of them, that you're going to find their deepest insecurity and then stab them right in that wound. I feel like people think that you have secret motives and you have secret intentions and that you are just always plotting on them. You're always thinking about them. You're always in every single little way, in every single little conversation, you're just thinking about little things to hurt them. People see you When people see you, people see their worst insecurities, and every time they see you, they're thinking of their worst insecurities. So they think you know what their worst insecurities is, and they think you're gonna say it at any moment, any time, that you're a ticking time bomb. Now, I've never seen this in the corner before, but like people really do think you're a ticking time bomb till you say something that's going to hurt them and trigger them in the worst way possible. So I feel like first impression, you give off this intense energy. Yes, it's intense in a boss bitch energy, but it's also intense if people don't find them. If people are not confident within themselves, bitch, they're gonna think you are out to get them. They're gonna think you're mean girl energy. They're gonna think you're Regina George energy. Although you may just be Selena Gomez in Wizard of Waverly Place energy. Main character, but in a different way though. Of course you're main character. No one said you're not main character. But they're projecting Regina George onto you when you're just giving Alex from Wizard of Waverly Place. You're giving Disney coded. You're never ever ever giving like burn book. You're never ever ever giving burn book coded. Do you understand? But people, that's another thing. I'm getting a lot of Scorpio energy, by the way. When people see you, they see the worst of themselves. That has nothing to do with you. That's because you are just, that's because when they see you, they see what they want to be. So they also see what they're not. So they feel like you know what they're not, and they feel like you're going to call them out on what they're not. Um, which is a hard pill to swallow since it's like basically the vibe of people always thinking that you're going to bully them. People think you're going to bully them. First impressions right off the bat, people think you're a bully. If they're not secure within themselves. If they are secure within themselves, that's not the vibe. They're seeing you as amazing, they're seeing you as this, that. But if they're not secure within themselves, they're gonna think you're a bully. Yeah. And my thing is, if you think somebody else is a bully, part of you is a bully too, because they be bullying themselves. I am telling you right now. I'm telling you right now, you would never project something onto somebody that you don't have any fathom or concept of in your own mind if you are not inhabiting that thing. OMG. People are projecting so much onto you. People, like, bro, And maybe even this devil card, maybe this devil card is talking about that too. But I also do think, do some people do see you as manipulative and not manipulable. That's not the right word, but controllable and naive and all that stuff. But simultaneously, you are always around different groups of people. By the way, that's something I'm also picking up on. You are constantly around different groups of people, and different groups of people are constantly seeing you in a different type of way, in every which way. Some people are seeing you as rich bitch energy. Some people are seeing you as a go-getter, a hard worker as energy. Some people are seeing you as a lazy motherfucking energy. Some people are seeing you as a bully motherfucking energy. Some people are seeing you as controllable motherfucking energy. Some people are seeing that you are literally just intense. Intense as fuck. Just intense, like too much, honestly, too much. And some people are just seeing you as a busybody, all over the place energy. You are around so many people that are viewing you all so differently that it's showing up in this motherfucker reading. So, baby, you just got. I don't even know if this is really who you are or what people are projecting onto you. And that's the thing about these readings that we have to be careful about. Is this really who you are, or is this really what people are projecting onto you? Because I can give rich bitch energy and not necessarily be in that reality at the current moment. I could be I could give off lazy energy but not be in that energy at the moment. I could be a hard working motherfucker and they just so happen to catch me on a fucking break. And now I'm giving lazy energy. Like the things though I will say to be careful when watching these type of readings. As a tarot card reader myself, I'm telling you to be careful when watching these first impression readings, because you have to be skeptical. Are you actually these things, or are people just projecting these things onto you because they see you in a specific moment, in a specific time and place? So with that death card, people think that you could be their worst nightmare. That was so intense for no reason. And the Ace of Swords in reverse. Honestly, people don't think you know what you be talking about. People just think you just be talking shit just to talk shit. But they don't really see how smart and intelligent you really are. They don't see how much work you put into what you have to say and what you do. They just think you just go with the flow and you just say whatever comes to your mind. But they don't understand that you're actually thinking it through. Um, this all bro, this is also Sagittarius season. We were also just in Sagittarius Mercury retrograde, and I feel like Sagittarius Mercury is literally so blunt, so direct that people just think, oh, you're just saying the first thing that comes to your mind. Yes, yes, but also within that energy of Mercury, Sagittarius and Mercury, it doesn't necessarily have to be that somebody is saying the first thing that comes to their mind. It can just be like that is the best way they thought to say it. That's the only way they thought to say it. But there's so much that came before that. There's so much thought process that came before they said that. So there's that too. A lot of people just think you say shit just to say shit. A lot of people, not everyone. Eight of Swords in reverse. Honestly, okay, Eight of Swords upright is talking about like a self imprisonment. It's talking about like, bro, it's talking about insecurities, being insecure as fuck. But people don't think you're insecure. People see you as confident as fuck. And I know this is not how the card works. I know you can't just flip it over and then it just turns to another sign. But like upright, the card is also like Gemini, but if I flip it upside down, we're literally talking about coming off confident, coming off this, that. And we're literally talking about Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So that confirms for me that this is even more about someone who has Aries placements in their chart and that's very prominent and visible for other people to see. Leo placement in their chart that's very visible and prominent for other people to see and feel. Sagittarius in their chart for people to see and experience, bro. People feel that shit, bro. People feel that shit. Or even Mars ruled signs, so Aries and Scorpio. So I'm also getting that too. You just come off real and you just come off real confident. You come off like there is no motherfucking you have no, what is it called? Superman has kryptonite. You have no kryptonite. You have nothing that's gonna slow your roll down. You just come off like there's nothing to be insecure about because everything that you are, you just know it and you're proud of it and you don't give a fuck about it. And you don't give a fuck about it. But I will say it's very specific that this card came out like this. So I'm also feeling that while you do give off confidence, I also feel like it's going back to that death card that the thing that you come off confident about is what they're insecure about. So what they're projecting confidence onto you about is what they themselves are insecure about. So let me just say that one more time in a different way. What I'm noticing, oh my god, you're so confident about uh oh my fucking god, bro. I cannot. Okay. You're so confident about your outfits. Oh my god, you just have so much fun. You just do it. You just do you. You just be you. You just put on whatever you want to wear and you just be yourself. You don't try to please anybody else. Now, why would I say that? I can only assume because I do the opposite. Because if I'm noticing that about somebody else, that means I'm doing the opposite. Especially when it's this card. Now, it doesn't have to be that case. Maybe game just peep game. Maybe just game peep game. But at the same time, this fact that we use the Eight of Swords in reverse to visualize that somebody else is confident, it's coming out of a place that you are surrounded by a lot of insecure people. Um, a lot of insecure people. Because I'm not going to say this is a bad reading. This is not a bad reading. But I will say a lot of the things people are projecting onto you or in noticing about you are is very telling of how they view and see themselves. So I will say that. Now, I love to give a reading just as much as the other, but like if we're gonna do a reading like this, I'm gonna make sure we're very hyper aware about these type of readings. Like I'm not just gonna be spilling bullshit to you guys and gassing your head up for no reason. Like I'm gonna be telling you, yes, you do give this positive, good vibe, but everybody got shit in their life. You do too. Pause. Now that doesn't mean you don't deserve a moment to be hyped up. But wait, when we are accepting compliments from each other, and we can very much can accept compliments from each other, I think it's very important for us to be like, oh my god, they appreciate this thing about me. But like especially in these type of readings, we also need to be mindful that people are sometimes noticing things about us because they lack that in themselves. Oh my god, you're so disciplined, you keep going to the gym all the time. Because they're not disciplined, they don't go to the gym all the time. Oh my god, you have such a great sense of style, because they don't have a great sense of style, because they don't feel confident in what they're wearing, because they only wear to appease others. Oh my god, your hair looks amazing. I don't know how you do it all the time. Because they think doing their hair is bad. They think doing their hair is hard. They can't stand for a second doing their hair. They can't stand how they look in their hair. So wearing it out is just completely unfathomable. Like, oh my god, I can't believe like you're not wearing that much makeup. You look so good. They feel like they have to wear so much makeup in order to look good. Things like this. Things like this. Like, cause you could have said the last compliment differently. You could have been like, "Oh my god, your makeup looks so good. Oh my god, your face is so tea." That's it. That's all. Oh my god, I can't believe you're not wearing that much makeup. You look so good. Thanks. Now I know too much. Now I know too much into your psyche. Now I'm a Virgo moon, so Y'all are gonna be hyper aware with me. This is my video. You're watching my reading. But we also have Queen of Wands in reverse. I feel like people think you're too humble sometimes. Like they know you give boss bitch energy. Like I'm saying, you're around too many different type of people because how do we go from you give bully to you give too humble? Like you're around different people too. So like you're around too many different people. And honestly, the people that are projecting all the negative shit onto you, you need to sniff them out like a hound dog and get them the fuck out of your life because I promise you they might be just blocking your blessings. And you're not your manifestations are being delayed because of those negative ass people around you. I will say that. So be on top of that shit for real. But a lot of people think you're giving like humble energy, like they see how much of a bad bitch you really are, but also they also see like, oh, you're not fully yourself. Why is that? Like you're down to earth? What do you mean? Like why? You don't have to be. Like you don't have to be down to earth. You could be up your ass, like for real. And that would be valid because you are that bitch. And everyone would just know that. But like you're humble? Question mark? Rough raggy? This is a turn I didn't expect. And I feel like off of first impressions, you definitely throw people for a loop because you give this, oh, I'm high and mighty type vibes, but you're really just down to earth for real. You're really just let me talk to the trees real quick. And I feel like down to earth, I keep saying a lot of down to earth metaphors and stuff like that and proverbs or whatever. But I feel like I'm also starting to see, as a Virgo moon, I'm also starting to see that you might just have like one specific earth sign in your whatever that's making you down to earth. That's making you come off as down to earth when everybody knows you give garbage energy. Yeah. I hope that video was very educational. I hope that video was very, very, very useful. Like I said, last final takeaways. Find out who the fuck in your life is projecting all these negative shit onto you. Don't see how much of a hard worker you are in order to deserve your rest. They think that you just don't work. They think that you are just spoiled. Like find out who the people are that don't think you deserve what you deserve. Find out the people who project the worst onto you. Find out the people who think that you're controllable and manipulatable. Find those people out, sniff them out like a hound, and get them the fuck out of your life. This video was not supposed to take that turn, but take them the fuck out of your life. Cut them the fuck off. ASAP. No fucking Rocky. And do that shit before fucking New Year's too. Do not go into the fucking New Year's with them bitches. Dead ass. I'm not fucking playing no games. The bitches that you projecting the good shit onto you, now it could go one of two ways. They could end up like the other ones, or they could just be really good people that like look up to you, and like and have you around to like you know You know, like you should always put yourself around people that you think are better than you so then you can aspire to be that good. It's kind of like that. But also make sure these people are like people that you want to like emulate in a way to make sure everybody around you um you feel like I wouldn't mind being like that. I wouldn't mind being as diligent as they are. I wouldn't mind being as disciplined as they are, organized as they are, on top of my shit like they are. Like make sure you wouldn't mind being like the people that you are around. Sticking up for yourself like they do. Because that's how you know it's an equal friendship. Now, if you don't really want to be like the friends that you have around, but they want to be like you, oh, bitch, cut them the fuck off, bro. Those are leeches. Mm-mm. 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 At that point, start a TikTok and they could just follow you. They could just follow you. You can give them mentoring advice on fucking TikTok. No, cut them bitches off. They're leeches. If you don't want to be anything like your friends, if there's nothing about your friends that you aspire to be like as disciplined as they are, strong boundaries like they have, like things like that, cut them the fuck off, bro. They're leeches. Because why do they want to? Okay, so based on this reading, make sure you are very aware of who is constantly in your life and who may be like wishing you bad. And make sure the people around you that are wishing you good, make sure they're actually like, make sure you actually want to be around them. For real. Like that's not where this video was supposed to go, but like fuck. Fuck, I'm sorry, fuck. Fuck, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. But that's not where this video was supposed to go. But still, these are your first impressions. These are people's first impressions of you when they first meet you. But just know that people who are thinking negative shit about you, sniff them out, bro. Feel that energy, bro. And if that vibe feels weird, cut them the fuck off, bro. And no one's gonna question you about it. You only gotta explain yourself to nobody. Cut them the fuck off, for real. For real. But yeah, you give rich bitch, bad bitch, disciplined bitch, confident bitch, intense bitch, ambitious bitch energy, about your shit energy, humble energy. And that's what I'm gonna choose to end this reading off. Not on a negative shit, bro. Yeah. Okay, make sure you like, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe. And make sure if you want to enter that giveaway, you do it quickly because November 30th is around the corner. It's this Saturday if you didn't know. And yes, and goodbye. All right, bye.